So
well,
it's Steve to throw
the
first.
bull up does not bode well for Christian Kist because, I mean, you watch now, he'll probably win 6-0 with a succession of bullseye finishes. But it will be astonishing
140.
when he probably does do it just to make me look like a fool. Mind you, it might not be.
60.
I mean, when you look at darts grouping, putting them together like this,
140.
Christian Kist look like his darts have never even met each other.
$96.
That's better. Better visit from Christian Kist. Very solid player, usually, Christian Kist. There's a lot of potential
100.
in this young lad, Stephen Lennon. He's not had, you know, amazing results on the Pro Tour. He did make a quarter-final here in Barnsley back in April.
25.
And he has been doing some decent stuff on the development tour. Treble 20 for double 18. Well, he'll stay on the treble 20 to try and lead double 8.
65.
56 remain for Stephen Lennon. Now then, Christian, has the radar been corrected?
123.
A lot better than Christian Kist, but not enough to get to a finish. Tops for Lennon.
Game shot.
Yeah, lovely stuff. 14 data for Steve Lennon, 1-0 to the Irishman. Saw Steve Lennon come through qualifying last night for the European Tour.
59.
Lennon winning his deciding game and a deciding leg against Richie Edhouse. He'd earlier beaten Kevin Painter. Won that one 6-2. It could be Painter he faces in the second round if he comes through this one. Painter taking on Adam Hunt, and of course Lennon would have to get past Christian Kist here.
100.
Christian Kist, a man who decided that one hoop earring was not enough. He wanted symmetry, so he's got one in either ear.
96.
One of the more modest earrings in darts. I mean, you know, he's not quite going full Dirk van Dijvenbode, where he's essentially got sort of gilded chandelier dangling from his lobe.
60.
Look at this.
180.
I promised you 180s from this kid, and he delivers here. That's his first one.
$58.
Now, can he follow it up with a big checkout? Not going to go.
60.
3 darts just above the wire. Leaves himself 84. Kist is having to fire in a ton 40 just to get level pegging with Lennon. Could yet do it.
100.
Not quite. Lennon may only get a dart at the bullseye. Oh, it'll be 2 at 12s.
Game shot.
Yeah, very good from Steve Lennon. Follows it up with a 15 dart leg. Taking out the 84 on double 12. It's a 2-0 lead for the Irishman. That's a break of throw as well. Averaging round about the 103 mark
97.
now, Stephen Lennon. We don't have stats on the Pro Tour, not as yet, although we are working on it. We may well do for you soon, so it's just back of a fag packet calculations. Thankfully,
95.
after 2 legs where he's won them both at 15 and 14 darts, it's not that hard. I would have been very interested to see what the averages were between Bunting and Aspinall earlier. Looked pretty good.
140.
And not quite able to find a second maximum as that one just dips as it clips the first 2 darts. And he comes away with a ton 40. This might be a max for Kist, though. And that's exactly what it is. Christian Kist. It's been a very slow start from the Dutchman, but is he just finding his range?
60.
Finalist on the Pro Tour a couple of times in the last year, Christian Kist. And he seems to have sorted it out now, doesn't he? Back-to-back maximums from Kist. The lipstick finding the red bit.
100.
To break straight back, Christian Kist. 6 or 10. It's the 6 for tops. The lipstick.
6.
Misses 2 darts at tops. And after back-to-back 180s, is he set to lose the leg anyway? Frown from Lennon. Needs to find treble 20, and he's made it awkward, but he gets there. And it's double 12 again.
92.
And he misses inside. Would have been 3-0. Oh, double 19. Well, he narrowly misses tops, puts it in double 1, and then sneaks one in the corner of double 19. It's effective enough for him. And look, he's finding that treble 20 a lot more regularly now, isn't
95.
As I say, he's a solid performer, usually, Christian Kist. You know what you're going to get from him. The question is, can he raise his game and go on and claim a maiden
97.
PDC title? He has come close. As I said, a couple of finals. He was given a hiding in Ireland by Michael van Gerwen that week before the World Grand Prix. Maybe today could be the day for Christian Kist. This could be the hardest game he faces
58.
all day. Never know how these things work out. Gary Anderson, certainly, who's won 3 of these titles this year, has often found that nobody's got close to him once
96.
he's built up a head of steam, and it's the first game of the day where you can catch him cold. But Christian Kist, certainly not cold right now. 9 darts thrown, he's down to a finish. Albeit
59.
the biggest of the lot, but Lennon a long way back. 2 treble 20s and bull, if he went for it, which we'll never know.
58.
This could get Lennon back in the leg.
180.
This could get Lennon back in the leg. 180 number 2. Both men looking to take out a finish of just over 100. Kist will not get a dart at the double.
56.
Lennon may start on the 19s here. No, it's the 20s. 47 left. Tops he wants.
87.
And he's just pulled it low for the second leg running. Stephen Lennon misses a dart for a ton-plus combination finish. Kist wants tops. Still wants tops.
16.
Not having much luck on double top, Christian Kist. And Lennon for a 3rd consecutive break of throw in this one to re-establish his 2-leg advantage. Double 10.
Game shot.
He uses that first dart very, very well, Stephen Lennon. Double 10 is hit. 3-1. And the former Lakeside World Champion has to do it again and find, well, a couple of breaks of throw. But that gets very difficult when Lennon's kicking off with ton 40s.
$60.
See Kist just stretching that arm out. He has had various injury problems, basically all down one side with his leg and his arm. As Lennon makes it 3 180s in 4.5 legs of darts. Just wonder if Christian Kist is struggling a bit. That
47.
It doesn't look as strong as follow through. It looks like he's almost stopping before the end of his follow through. Maybe because he's
57.
in some discomfort. It's not hugely pronounced from Christian Kist. You see the scores coming through. The Muffin Man Steve Hine has beaten Luke Woodhouse. It just looks a bit limp, that throw, Christian Kist. Yeah, he's holding his arm. There's something wrong. I'm
44.
not sure what the issue is, but that has to be it. And maybe that explains why his darts, particularly at the start of the match, for the bullseye, were so poor. Lennon not needing to use the bullseye route here.
92.
But he leaves himself double 16. Now, yeah, there's no power in that arm, is there? It's just sort of almost
78.
trying to float them into the board. I mean, it's impressive that Christian Kist has managed to get a leg and thrown back-to-back 180s, but it seems to have got harder for him as this game's gone on. It's probably causing him more and more discomfort.
Game shot.
And that is going to make him feel uncomfortable as well, because it's 4-1. Steve Lennon's just got to forget about Kist and his injury and carry on with his game. I may be wrong. You know, maybe there's no injury, but it looks like a very, very
42.
limp throw. And just the general demeanour of Christian Kist suggests that, yeah, he's holding all bits of his arm. Christian Kist is falling apart here. It's fair to say Steve Lennon has not really punished him with that visit. But when you are suffering an injury and you're in obvious pain, look at this. Oh, yeah, look. And that's why the grouping
70.
is so poor, because he's unable to repeat the same action. Normally, Christian Kist has quite a solid throw. There's a real follow-through, and he can almost holds the pose sometimes, like a batsman hitting a cover drive.
180.
As Lennon fires in 180, number 4. But it is not there for Christian Kist today, because he is in obviously quite a bit of discomfort. And they're just sort of floating, looping into the board.
99.
You feel it's going to take something cataclysmically wrong with Steve
59.
Lennon's game for him to lose from this position against a man who is struggling. But this is darts. It specialises in cataclysmically wrong on occasions.
134.
He's still battling. You've got to admire Christian Kist. His fighting spirit. This cannot be easy.
60.
Just a 60, not enough to get to a finish. Well, he's staying up there.
26.
And he does hit a big 20. And it leaves him 130. But Lennon has a real opportunity with a ton 40 here to leave tops, and this will be very high near the tops. So that's exactly what he's done. And Christian Kist, who was way, way ahead in this leg, maybe about to lose it, needs treble 20 and bull. And he didn't hit the treble 20, and his darts
44.
at the very start of this match suggest that he wouldn't have got anywhere near a bullseye than he did that treble 20. Double top for 5-1. Steve Lennon to edge closer to the second round. There it is. It is 5-1. Looking for his first ever win over Christian Kist, the former Lakeside world champion. They did meet once on the European tour earlier on this year. It was in Saarbrücken at the German Darts Open, and Christian Kist managed to come through that with a typical Christian Kist solid
58.
display. He won it 6-4. But it looks as if Lennon is going to get a measure of revenge on the Dutchman here. Admittedly, though, different circumstances. Christian Kist is obviously
70.
not Christian Kist, the Lakeside world champion. This is a man who is barely able to extend his arm fully. But look at this. 4-180 so far. Make that 5 for Steve Lennon. 5 180s in 7 legs, or 6.5 legs of darts. A 2 from Christian Kist coming in the leg that
95.
he won, and they came back to back. I told you Steve Lennon can hit these maximums. This lad is a serious player.
99.
He's got huge potential, and he's left to finish after 9 darts. Christian Kist needs to find his third 180 if he's going to leave a finish. He might do it. He might yet do it. Oh, where's he gone? Oh, he's come down from the 19s, which would not have left him a finish, would it? Oh, well.
100.
Ton for Lennon leaves 64 for the match. Well, Christian Kist, you
39.
cannot help but admire the way he has battled and tried here. But it has just been painful to watch sometimes. It's obviously been painful for him. And double top now for Steve Lennon.
24.
But missing high is probably preferable to missing inside, because it means that he will come back with 3 darts.
$80.
Yep, 3 more match darts for Steve Lennon for a 6-1 win and a place in round 2 of Players' Championship 15. Double 10 he wants and double 10 he hits. The Irishman is through. He sees off the former Lakeside champion, who really, really was struggling in this one. I'm not even sure if Christian Kist will be okay to play tomorrow, because if that does not improve, then Christian Kist, well, he's going to struggle to min more than one leg in any game, I'm afraid. But Steve Lennon, very impressive. 5 180s through to the second round. He faces Adam Hunt or Kevin Painter next.